of gifts. That 3 kings came, we know, for we have heard they chased a star at night, a wondrous thing. One brought bright gold, one frankincense, one myrrh, to give as presents to a newborn king. Well known indeed are tales of that famed lord, to whom cathedrals great are raised in stone. Yet nothing is writ in the holy word of their gifts. What befell them, I make known. On that night, when first was young babe laid on straw, the animals spoke forth in human tongue. Yet few indeed were those who knew or saw, save that one who knew of all and yet was young. First spoke the goat. 12 days from now will come to gaze upon this child who now here lies, 3 men who travel far away from home to worship in the twinkle of his eyes. Then spoke the sheep. These princely gentlemen will bring such gifts as do befit his grace, and they will lay them down beside him then, but he shall not dwell long within this place. Then crowed the cock. Indeed, soon shall come here the legion's grave who live beside the sea, who serve the king with shield and with spear, and they who stay with us must needs then flee. Thus spoke they all, and each did swear that night to guard these 3 and raise up the alarm, ere Herod came to warn them to take flight and strive to keep these precious gifts from harm. And it is told how this did come to be, that Mary, Joseph, and the little child did ride to Egypt and to Galilee, and how great Jesu walked in waves so wild. Yet our story takes us on a different road. For our charge is not to speak of these 3 kings, nor is our charge to tell of him on the road, but of the gifts, the royal offerings. Each animal took one and went away to guard that gift until it found a home, a place where each at last their gift might lay, which place they then would guard and cease to roam. The goat took gold and traveled many days past riverbed and mountainside and tree. He buried it upon a narrow way in the alpine meadows of high Germany. And dwarf then came, who found this treasure hoard, and made of it many a mighty thing. Armor and crowns, a scepter and a sword, and last of all, the Nibelungen ring. That gold today in River Rhine lies deep, and it shall long lay there in water cold, where brave Brunhild shall ever by it sleep, until it serves a purpose yet untold. The sheep took frankincense in its fleece, which to this day does surely hold its smell, and went until the hills of far Powys, where Arthur kept his court, and may yet still. The odor of that frankincense brought forth the wonder of the knights of Table Round, who swore that they would keep true to their worth. Their noble deeds are known the world around. And it is said that deep inside a cave, beneath a hill, somewhere upon that isle, the smell of frankincense doth fill the air, where Arthur sleeps yet for a little while. The myrrh was hidden long, and none did know where in the world the cock and myrrh could be, until Roland, upon high Roncevaux, with flag unfurled, faced his fierce enemy. For when at last his strength began to fail, and he had thrown his thrice-blown horn away, the myrrh which had taken root in that vale, kept his sword concealed for a later day. The cock-crowned horn was heard by Charlemagne, who fought once more and drove off Roland's foe. The sword reforged served she of Orleans. Who knows? Durendal may yet strike a blow. And thus it is that these three gifts of old continue evermore to cast their spell. For thus it is that myrrh and frankincense and gold have come down to us in these tales we tell.